Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Roots Devour. I'm gonna say it's kind of an Eldritch horror card strategy game. It's given me like Stacklands Witch Hand vibes, but I think it's a little bit more than that, where you are an Eldritch entity, I think in the forest, that is slowly expanding your influence and devouring whatever's alive in the area, and kind of developing and evolving based on that. It looks really neat, and it is out now on Steam. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's made by Rewinding Games and published by G-Course Publishing, who were kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. So I guess with that, let's just dive right in and see how this goes. Spreading root system. Even if the water source dries up, always remember that you are the predator. Okay. The dense foliage isolates the forest from the outside world, leaving the forest as dark as midnight, even though it's only midday. News travels fast. The reports of missing people in the woods tense my nerves tighter than ever. I've walked to this path countless times, yet it never feels familiar. Right now I just want to finish my work and get out of here. The stench of flesh and blood hits my nose, and a sudden wave of fear freezes both my body and mind as the bushes behind me start to rustle. In a fog, I recall my breakfast, a slice of plain toast, no cheese. So this is my end. You put cheese on your toast? I suppose. Great Lord dwelling or superior. What? May your name live on for eternity. Okay. So, what? Well. There's no escape for us now. Ha ha ha. Help, what's going on? The light is just a lie. They've lost their minds. Help me. With a pleasing wail, you fall to the ground like a newborn. Though the emptiness of your birth overwhelms your mind, a desperate thirst calls to you. Blood. Sanity is a shackle. I can't resist it. Whoops. Desperately. I'm not myself anymore. Clearly these puny creatures can't fill your emptiness. From the heart, press and hold the left button to drag out roots, connect creatures, kill them, draw blood. In this creature's mind, there was nothing but you. What a useless piece of trash. Okay. Oh, what about this one? The creature lies motionless on the ground, but you can hear its heart pounding. Well, I mean, this is probably what they were hoping for. Maybe. The tendrils wrap around the creature's torso. You felt it deflate rapidly, like a balloon. That is how humans would describe it. Faintly. Months. The creature falls motionless, its limbs hanging limply like a puppet with broken strings. You feel your mastery of the human language becoming more adept. Despite the emptiness that lingers within, the faint scent of a familiar flower drifts through the blood, as if it patiently awaits your arrival. Somewhere further. Run, now! My legs, they won't move. Brother, you'll have to hold it off for us. They knock their so-called brother to the ground and flee for their lives. No, don't leave me here. It's coming. Oh, connects. Ah! I keep clicking through the tutorials by accident. Well. I mean, it's fine. Easy enough for me to kind of process these things. Use WSD to move. Okay. Yeah, find the fleeing cultists. Forest path shuffled. So we want to get to the rat, kind of. And luckily the game's pretty self-explanatory. So rat footprints, rat. Connecting to cards requires blood. Insufficient blood prevents connections. So another rat footprint, but it costs 25. Well, we have plenty. Press space to toggle pause. Roots will absorb blood while the game is not paused. You can use the button above. Okay, so we have more rats. We don't have anything else down here for me to consider, at least not yet. The veins of the plants lead you here, where you discover a creature, the very human who uttered the word brother earlier. You've come to understand that brother is, at the very least, a synonym for something expendable. Teeth chattering. Damn it, my eyes. Sobbing. You feel blood dripping onto the plant's branches from the grasping hollows where the creature's eyes once were. Your tendrils extend further. The sound of them rubbing against the plants drowns out the rat's squeals. Gasping. You haven't forgotten this one, its heartbeat, so noisy and distracting. Interesting that the cultists have less blood than a rat. Ah! Its fierce resistance fills you with excitement, and your tendrils tighten more, evidently beyond what it can endure. So we also have corpse fragments. Don't give me much, unfortunately. However, a number of these still have blood, so if we just wait, we'll drain them. There are many cards in the forest to help your roots explore. Hover over a card and double-click to collect it. In the area below, hold left mouse button on the card you just encountered, then drag it to the field to use it. So acidic soil. Withering can affect and drains plants. Through simple chemical reactions, the sludge-like substance can be produced to destroy lower plants, obstructing root spread. Well, go for the rat. I don't know if the rat footprints is really helpful to extend to. But yeah, so acidic soil to get rid of the roadblock roots. Alright. Yeah, go all the way up, seek the other cultist. The farther the card is connected, the more blood it costs. You can view the consumption value of the cursor upon connection. That's only 5 though, right? Maybe not. Blood-drained creatures will turn into bloodless corpses. Okay, so I can kind of just connect to whatever. Okay, cannot connect with that. Guess we gotta go from there. If the connected route is too long, it'll consume a large amount of water. If the water is depleted, the exploration will end. So yeah, don't extend too far. So what is this? So 5 plus? Oh, is it water plus blood? Maybe. Okay, say hello to the floor before you. Amidst the plant remains, the scent grows even stronger, and a tendril buried deep underground wraps around you. As your tendrils intertwine, the emptiness that once enveloped you gradually fades, replaced by a different kind of pain, an inexplicable thirst. I have something to say, but first. Even though you've never seen this plant before, a sense of familiarity lingers, like the word family in human language. You still can't tell whether the source of the familiarity is human language or other things, this plant said again. It's not often you meet someone who can communicate like I do, right? How about a handshake? In the way humans do. Extend your tendrils towards me. With the connection established, the pain doesn't fade, but grows even more intense. When you try to retract your tendrils, you realize they're firmly ensnared. It clutches your tendrils tightly, drawing out the substance known as water from your body, and an even sharper pain surges over you. I have received your offering of gratitude. So I could have done more, maybe. Okay, the altar. Well, we're connected to Flora. Don't take it too seriously, it's just a small joke. Like just now, without water, we can't move on the surface. But don't worry, if your water depletes again, I'll take you back. As for the harvested blood, it may allow you to tap into Mother's power, even if just a little. Connect your tendrils to Mother's roots. With every devoted offering, your power will grow stronger. Okay, water boost and obtaining grace. Well, I have plenty. So we have water boost, whatever that does for me. Increase the initial amount of carried water. And then obtaining grace. Mutation ability to obtain card packs by sacrificing blood. As the blood flows into Mother's withered roots, the void from your blood loss summons an invisible power from deep within you. During your exploration, you'll unlock various achievements in the collection menus. Okay, so we got the blessing pack. Let's see. Start stage, dependent, Flora, acquaintance, and then admonition swamp, warning of the departed, unsure. And it's saying new, but nothing else for me to grab. New feature unlocked. In the forest, you can now spend blood to discover new cards by opening card packs. It's clear that this small amount of blood is far from enough. It's time to return to the forest. I hope you'll be careful about kind creatures this time. Okay, deep in the forest. Cost? Choose Bloodvein Stone you want to carry. Okay. I'm a little lost. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of just being presented here. But it seems interesting. Well, I'm assuming that didn't work out for them, but I have no idea. Despite your lingering doubts about the Lotus, the truth is indeed as she said. As the disguise of reality is torn apart by the roots, you manage to invade the forest. But when the roots touch the ground, the deep tremor in the soil makes them instinctively retract. This makes you curious about its origin and everything that happened on that inconspicuous mound. Okay, deer. Cannot be directly connected, can be removed by digestion. Although the plump and medium-sized creatures in the forest can still be easily captured, their thick skin means that they can only be eroded by digestive mucus before they can offer blood obediently. New feature unlocked. In the forest you can now spend... Okay, so we can open up card packs. I'll accompany you here for a while, and you can try to release Mother's gifts. I'm treating you to this card pack. Please try opening it, and take a look. Okay, so we have Oxen. Reduces the blood consumption by 10 points upon spread. I don't actually know if that was correct. Might have been. Okay, so we have a bunch of forest path, but what else do we have? Thirsty thorns. Plant will wilt when connected to some card. Might trigger an event when crossed by a line draws moisture from you. Okay, I don't really have much of a choice. So deck updated. Yeah, so it cost me 74 blood. So Watchtower gets us an amount. If I connect to the forest path... Okay, it's getting me something. I just don't necessarily know what it is. Okay, it's not costing me too much. Now, we might want to go out here. Oh, digestion. Okay, so the deer is now something I can connect to. Let's see, deep in the forest. Conquer. Connecting it grants the abilities of the Great Mother. As your tendrils stretch out, you can feel the barrenness of the land. Arid sand marks its features. In the midst of it all, a dead tree stands out, drawing your attention. The sharp crack of tendrils brushing against the dead branches startles the gathered birds. It is then that you realize what drew you in. The blood is calling to you. Once the flock disperses, a broken corpse is revealed before you. As the branches snap, its fall sends a jolt through your two tendrils. Check. Shuffle body fragments. Or self-spread, get blood. Get body fragments. The torso of the corpse has long been picked clean by the birds, yet you manage to break off two relatively intact parts. This village seems to have been abandoned by humans, but the well here can lead to a place of sacrifice. You can be born from here next time. Pay attention to your blood consumption and take my nectar. If your blood is insufficient, you can also take the initiative to return. By the way, you have to be careful of those intelligent creatures in the forest. Even if they are weak. After placement and connection, you can actively return to the altar. Your current hand will be stored upon returning. Well, I could do that. Okay, I'm going to attach to that, because it seems like I want to get out here, but that's going to take some doing. I have a decent amount of blood. Well, I guess let's open one of these. It's a deer. Okay, corpse pile. When connected, 2 limb fragments will appear. And we have an altar. Get a card pack when connected. Accept this rare gift. Okay. So we found the lost gift. There it is. Okay, digestion, body fragments, body fragments. So I'm assuming these contains minimal blood, but can be used to connect to things. Which is kind of what we're looking for. Yeah, corpse doesn't have much of anything. I have a digestion if we want to consume this deer. We might as well. That's going to give me a bunch of blood. And I still have the nectar, but I'm in no rush to use it. Cost, that's expensive. And then roadblock roots. Rough. What is this thing? Secret forest path, and then fruit. Okay, we have a strange man, another altar. Squeak! Okay. Guess I'm gonna just slap this right here. Acidic soil. A deer. Okay, so acidic soil is good for getting past roots at the very least. Let's see, that'll cost me 1 water. Vaguely worth it. I think on the other side of this, some more body fragments, which, I mean, could be useful there. Oh. I have to connect to the altar, and that'll give me a free pack. Put it down here on purpose. Because I can connect to this. So what does this do? When connected, the illumination range increases. Body fragments to man. What's this? Flesh chunk. And then I'm just going to pursue this down here. A fluorescent seed. When connected, the illumination range increases. Water was spent when connected. Shuffle flower into the deck. Okay, so we actually want that for a reach. Maybe. Because this is all pretty capped out. Gonna try that. There we go. Let's go to wildflower. Another deer. There's a bunch of deer in the area. Well, I have these forest paths. But I don't want to connect too many of them at the moment. I think what I should do is probably drop deck right there. Okay, so we get some digestion. Another rat. And an insect nest. Nest where fireflies gather, likely to scatter upon disturbance. Okay, give me some more fireflies. Good for exploration. This is an interesting game. It's mostly just about resource management than anything else, but hey. Okay, so if I do that, we can connect to both of these deer, getting me a fair bit of juice. And yeah, do I connect out here? I suppose so. I do have some fireflies. Oh. My hand is full. Okay. So we got another deer there. So what's the wildflower do? Spawn seed on connection. Yeah, so I don't have too much. So we already got all the blood from those. They've got a rat there. Another forest path. Seed bed, which could be kind of good. I guess... yeah, we have another deer just hanging out there. There we go. That gets me a smidge. Not much, though. And nectar's for getting out of here. Guess I'm going to throw this up here. Is that the deer I want to use it on? I think so. Okay, what else do we have here? Thirsty thorns. Eh. Seems like there's more out here that I can reach, maybe. Okay, bunch of roadblock roots and something up here. Corpse fragments. Alright, I think I'm just going to wait until things drain. Okay, can I see what I've got in my lineup? Decent amount. Bunch of deer. So that's actually extremely good. Okay, I can grab these fragments. Unfortunately, they don't have that much blood on them. Which actually makes this really bad, kind of. I'm just going to hook these up. Gets me just a bit. But yeah, corpse fragments are barely anything. Okay, that gets me just a bit. I want to see this signpost. Oh, a message sandwiched in the severed limb. There's a fragile rock here. I'll definitely be able to escape. It's probably over here, but I don't know if I have enough juice. Yeah, I was really hoping I get another digestion, because hitting all these deer at once would be extremely nice. I guess I'm just going to do firefly, or nectar here. Okay, we evacuated. Almost no blood remained. But we collected 522. Okay. So we still get plenty of resources to spend. Okay. Oh, she's got something to say. I trust you haven't forgotten. Offer your blood, then step once more into the forest when the water runs dry, and the blood brims, you shall return. Such is mother's deepest yearning. Worry not, the blood you collect from the surface will be stored here, ready for your offering to mother. Okay, but do I have? Yes, blood forest. Blood of rat +1. Or blood boost. Expansion pack upgrade. Remove 1 blocking root from the initial card pack. Good stuff. So we have a dream gate. Locked, unlocked after obtaining a bloodstone. Okay, going mutation. Increase the chances of generating tadpoles through spawn. Certain talents are locked on the root system. Hold left mouse button and use blood to unlock them. Oh, that's too expensive. Omen manifested. Or blood boost for snails. We don't have snails yet. So, growth. Complete the omen growth to unlock. Which I guess we've done so. And the rest I can't do. Yeah, cannot be connected, can't do more. Let's go to collection. So we have growth, carrying more blood veins, and 500 blood. Enhancement's going to be exchanged to the altar. Location, so deep in forest. We have nature and growth pack. So this has now been properly manifested. Doesn't say what I can do with it, though. Anyway, obtain grace. And that's everything. So what does obtaining grace do? Slightly reduced card pack cost. Good stuff. Alright. Now, do we have another thing? No. These are just new ones for me to do. Oh. I might as well do Deep in the Forest, because start stage is not helpful. Go for rat. Go for rat. Go for rat. And yeah, every rat is worth just a little bit more. Oop, digestion was just lying around there. Yeah, so the area I started... So actually... Huh. A lot more of this is revealed now. Maybe. I guess alternatively, I could just drop a booster here. And that gets me a free card pack. Yeah, using the... Okay, what is Path of Corruption? Reduces the blood consumption by 20 points upon spread. Huh. Okay. So that costs nothing, and potentially gives me a bonus, or not. Okay, so the answer is we don't know what that's given me. Well, hopefully that isn't a bad thing. Well, do we toss the free booster pack down here? I think so. There we go. Get some residue. That's a plus. Then I think we kind of ignore the rest of this. So getting over here is a pain. We have some digestion, but I'm kind of looking for areas that give me a handful of rats. Go for that. Well, see, here's why I wanted to save those consumption, or digestions. Yeah, we don't need to loop down. I think there is... Oh, there was stuff down there. Yeah, because this is where we get the fruit. which is kind of useful. Okay, I've got plenty of resources. Okay, we've got another deer. But yeah, I need something to be able to connect to it. Leave that for a moment. Let's just do another card pack, kind of in the middle. And I think I'm just going to do this. There we go. And then we can hook up to the Path of Corruption. We've got a bunch more deer. Yeah, so an amount of the stuff that I connected from previously remains, which is lovely. Can I digest these 3? Yes. Okay, so these are all hooked up. Get another acidic soil, which I might as well do. Yeah, there's the nectar I dropped, but we don't need. Okay, and then we can kind of connect these rats. A little expensive. And this gets me access to this upper area again. I think we kind of want to wait for it, though. And see what else I can connect to. Because I was trying to get over here last time, and it didn't want to let me. Another digestion. Do we have any good spots with a number of deer nearby? Because there's one there, which I don't hate. But I could do better. Okay, what else do we have? Rat footprints. I've also got whatever this leads me to. Roadblock roots. Rude. Yeah, I guess I didn't go for the firefly nest up here this time around. Didn't exactly feel like it. We do have a boatload of blood, though. Not enough space. Okay, good. We didn't succeed. Cool. So I can go up here. Yeah, the corpse fragments are not worth a whole lot of blood. They're mostly for getting around this area. Because we don't have to hook up to everything. Yeah, there was something about one of these rocks that's supposedly fragile. Yeah, there's a fragile rock here. I'll definitely escape. Oh, it's this one. Okay, well, we've got an altar. Surrounded by corpses. Oh, it's a hell of a lot of digestion. You know, I guess we can do this. Okay. What is the deal with this place? Guess I'll digest the deer. Kind of bounce off of that. Alright. Next watchtower. We're just trying to find a new spawn spot to go to, if possible. The booster pack cost is going up. So I still also have this area over here if I really want to try it. Yeah, expensive. But again, I haven't been using my water for like anything. Okay, we have a pair of deer. Go for that. Then we got something here, but I need to figure out how to break the rocks. Or go around it. Okay, so now we have the body fragments. Gets me to the man. Cost me 3 water. Yeah. Get a firefly, get a random deer. And we get the fluorescent seed. The water was spent when connected. Shuffle a flower into the deck. Yeah, so the problem is it seems like there is a path this way, but we need the ability to cull. Well, at least we got an altar. So seedbed. Shuffles random cards in. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to take a Thirsty Thorn and see what happens. 20 points of water. We get Mimicry. Alright. So I don't really have much else that I can do here. There's not a whole lot of space. Things that I want, but not space. So I think we go back up here. And toss this booster down here. Get another digestion. Just have to put the firefly down. Now here's the question with digestion. I can hit both of them. Perfect. Now, do I go for another fruit? Maybe. Want it to be just past. Damn. Well, it's fine. Another insect nest. Yeah, we want the soil. So I'm just going to get another pack over here. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, because some acidic soil is going to give me the ability to erode all of these. And then I'm going to throw that there just in case that one deer or this spot. Okay, now this is just rat footprints. To a rat. Because I want to get to this back area. It seems like it has some stuff in it. Eh. Okay, so that gets me to the wellspring. Precious water resources. We also have a stone gap. Residue. Some handfuls of water. Useless residue. Unfortunately, I think the rest of these are not accessible. Yeah, so I actually have no idea how to get to this sucker. Maybe back through that direction? Hard to say. Well, I think I'm just going to leave it for now. Let's go back to chipping away at this area. Okay, what is this? Spread to restore water, then drained. Okay, corpse has nothing in it. It's mostly just a way for me to connect to something. Another wellspring. I mean, I suppose. I want to see if there's anything else here. There is. We just don't know what it is. New card unlocked. Grave Lily. When drained, shuffle itself back into the deck. When connected, generate erosion. Oh, sick. That's extremely helpful. Well, get some light. Deadly poison gets us another... Oh, digestion. Yeah, I've got all these fireflies all over the place. I might as well use them. A strong aroma of blood. Blood lipids wafts over, a smell that feels familiar to you. In your thoughts, a four-legged wooden table appears on which lies a beige tablecloth. Compared to the steaming food, the plates holding them are more eye-catching than a large piece of bread soaked in soup. Although you can't understand this human memory, you truly feel hunger. You eagerly want to find a wooden table of your own, skipping the tablecloth or any boring bread, as long as it's fresh creatures, whether two-legged or four-legged. Okay, so we are running really low on blood reserves, which might curtail this, but it does feel like it's one of those that each subsequent foray gets me access to quite a lot of things. Question. Damn. Yeah, we have an amount of stuff down here if I really want it. Yeah, I was mostly hoping to find some more deer to connect to. Or, like, hit simultaneously. That's just a tainted wellspring. I think I'm just going to do that. Yeah, because we have another deer there. And a seed bed. More thirsty thorns. Yeah, I'll just keep eating the deer. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as far as I possibly can with what little blood remains. $25. Rat. Owl. Coo. This curious creature tilts its head and looks at you, showing no fear or hostility. She is sleepy and has not realized you yet. Maybe some small animals can attract her. Cannot be connected and will block spread. The rat captures her attention, then she turns to look at you. Huh? A walking root? You have a nice smell. It's like many kinds of smells, such as rats. Could it be that you're actually a rat, but you look like a tree root, right? I don't understand. I'm thirsty and tired now. Can I take a rest on your branch? Owl. Unlock follower. Should I go back to your side? Okay, owl. Creature seems willing to follow you for a while. Strange animal that harbors human souls. She seems to have developed some kind of innocent trust in us. Fair enough. I want to see if I can get her to grab that card. Do you want to play with me? Do you want me to stay here? Okay. Huh. Okay. I feel like I should connect to her, but that feels bad. Well, we'll find out. Time to betray Owl. She stares at you, her eyes wide with shock and sorrow. Ah, it hurts so much. Why? Her words are devoid of any vitality. Silence engulfs the area with nothing but the sound of flowing blood and the essence of loneliness. As if the owl had never existed in this world. Complete owl. Owls died permanently. When you discovered the severed limb, you also felt an unknown aura. They were fellow predators, a group of hungry jackals, gnawing on the broken limbs on the ground. Although it's easy to pierce them, the turbid black blood in their bodies makes you feel sick. Swore to never allow the blood of these creatures enter your body, so you tacitly allowed these lowly creatures to eat your leftovers. Okay, thick-skinned, cannot be removed by digestion, contains more blood, and 2 per second. Oh. Yeah, Jackal has escaped, but we don't care. I feel bad about Owl. There was probably more that I could have done there. Maybe. But I do not know what it would have been. Thirsty thorns. We're kind of really out of things to do. Yeah, I think I'm just going to connect to the nectar. Oh. Previously stored hand cards. But how do I leave then? Oh, we have a tainted wellspring. Unlocked revelation. The gushing blood nourishes the roots, and you feel something filling the void left by the blood loss. Listen attentively, and the path forward will become clear. New feature unlocked. At the start of each run, you may select a vessel to summon your roots. Earn inspiration points through various means. Once complete, Mother shall reveal her will. Bloodvein, Ranger. Talent unlocked. Okay. Grab those. So what is this? 20% inspiration for every 4 times you spread to small creatures. Alright. Scare! Wait a minute. Let's make a deal. Please, spare my life. Follow my footsteps and I promise to help you find more blood. I'll get the watchtower. Okay, so we can extend this way. So we can actually use water to extend further. I think that's something I haven't been doing thus far. Sorry, my compatriots. Let our sacrifice prove our sincerity. Okay. So that gives me an inspiration point. Oh, one of these. Yes, that's it. Please follow my lead. Our compatriots would be proud to offer their blood. If I can even reach it We are not in the hottest space. Okay, go there, then there. And then plenty of rats. Which is good, but at this point I'm going to need a booster. It's almost there. More blood is already close at hand. All that we have shall be offered unto you. Cost me a boatload of water, but at this point, maybe that's fine. Let's see. Oh, there's a snail and a torch. So there's stuff over here. There's a lot of stuff that I've kind of sidestepped. Okay, digestion. Insufficient blood. I think this might be the end of it. I'm not seeing any creatures that I can connect to easily. No, that's it. Well, let's go read the dialogue thing on Owl. Oh, we made it dang far on that one. Let's see, dependence. Owl. Death. Owl cease to exist in the world. So, unfortunately with that, I think if that means I might want to start over. Catch back up to where I was, but yeah, any of the notable characters, do not connect them. Oh gosh. I feel legitimately bad, even though technically I'm a Eldritch horror beast. Yeah. Alright, so we're actually going to jump ahead. I'm also going to move my avatar over a little bit. Not that there was really much on the right or left here. However, the developers asked me to show a little bit of Act 2, so I've actually recorded episodes 2 and 3, and so this would have been the beginning of episode 4 of this series. But I'm going to actually tack it in the end of this video so we can show off the swamp a smidge. So I've cleared all of Act 1, and all of episodes 2 and 3 will be going up on my Wanderbots channel, which is a side channel I do for series-based content that I'm starting and soft launching, and I guess announcing as part of this and a couple other videos that I've done recently. So if you do want to watch more of this, you can over there. I should have that linked at this point. I will double check. If I don't have a link, please let me know, but it should be in the description. Anyway, we're going to check out Act 2, which is the swamp, Edge of the Swamp, and I actually have starting perks that I can bring with me. So we have the Return, recently shuffled cards have an increased appearance rate. Nectar preserves captured blood after being placed, and then returns to the roots. Gain 2 points of inspiration every 4 times you spread to small creatures, and then, let's see, so I can get a free card pack. Digestion and acid soil will now give you a residue after using them. Ooh. And then Tumbleweed. Every 5th time any card spreads, shuffle a seed in the deck. I've got slots for 3. I think I'm going to go for the extra card pack. No, let's go for Tumbleweed Recycle. There we go. And let's see what the swamp looks like. Spreading root systems. The origin of life is not the sea, but the sprout in the deepest depths of the forest. Outer deep swamp. The writhing roots spread in every direction, while everything else lay in dead silence. The only sound is blood dripping from the branches, weaving twisted shapes into the shadows of the trees. Worse still, the shadows perfectly mirrored their postures at that moment. Since then, I've forgotten what fear feels like. Fog. Dog. Torch. Bark. So member, doctor, and captain. So there might be soldiers in here. This damn place is I'm noticing the dialogue gets interrupted a bunch, and I don't know why. Oh. Hey. What's Compass barking at? Wait. Looks like footprints. Please be careful. 3 toes, webbed. Ooh. Heading north? What about... This is unfortunate. This, I hope this is something they actually patch. It hasn't been a huge issue thus far, but it is slightly tricky. Keeping up with this story. The translation's not exactly the most one-to-one. And yeah, the dialogue being interrupted. Yeah, it looks like nothing's there. Stay sharp. The compass... If the dialogue wasn't ticking out slowly, it wouldn't be a problem. But I don't... I'll see if I can change the, like, text speed to be instant. Nope, doesn't look like that's an option for me. Yeah, we have camera speed, particle effect, but no, that's it. Alright, anyway. Parasite. Small creature. Okay, so this is a mutated version of the rat, which I don't know if this is normal or not, but it is giving me the extra blood. Yeah, I get 4 extra blood for connecting to rats. Ooh, that illumination is actually really good for finding certain things. Ready your weapons, Doc. Get behind me. Okay, we have a bloodstone just hanging out over here. That's nice. So bloodstones are... I guess I didn't find one in this video. I find them in the next one. But bloodstones are kind of a meta currency that you can spend on various upgrades. Okay. Space occupied. Yeah, stretching the roots is hindered. So that thing is in the way. So I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to go around. Guess I'll go this direction. So if I had something here, I could kind of loop around and get access to that. But I'm going to need something in that spot. That's just a regular rat. We have a frog. Frogs are kind of fun. When you get them, they fire off leapfrogs and tadpoles, which I can attach to. They don't give that much. What happened? Okay, I guess I'm going to go for that. Get hit by the thirsty roots, but we gain a ton of blood. What is going on here, man? Okay, we also get this. Light or flower? Let's go flower. So, inspiration points are the currency at the top, and will give me various resources that I can then use. And it'll put them in the deck, and that's how we kind of can extend the deck further. Okay. So frogs are chaos. Oh. I should connect to this rat as well. There's also a deer. Okay, we get another bloodstone. Now, do I use a digestion? I think so. Oh, it just gives me a residue that I can place anywhere. Oh, smokes, damn it. Yeah, so I guess I could have gone around this direction instead. It's fine. I don't really need to care deeply about how many resources I'm spending here. Oh, wait, where did I put that seed? Oh, either it disappeared or I didn't actually find a seed. But... if I go up here... Yeah. Okay, so I can connect to those. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in here. Exactly. Oh well, we'll leave it. It's just a altar. We don't desperately need one of those. Those are humans. I imagine you've seen plenty already. Anyways, stay out of it. Follow Mother's will. Fulfill your mission. Yeah, we can make some decisions here. I did actually save the owl, which I might show as part of this video. Might not. Don't keep Mother or me waiting too long. Heh. Okay, Swamp Path, Wild Boar. I can just slap one of these down. Yeah, so the booster pack scales in value. Ooh. Does need a digestion if I want to get it. Yeah, I guess I'll just toss it there. Let's to these. Let's see. What was I even going to say? I don't know. It's a little expensive. We could do Blood Seed. Let's see. When connected, illuminates the area, chosen direction. Get a frog from it. And then altar. Oh, that's in my way? Huh. We don't have enough space. I'll just toss a booster there. We can toss some more seeds down. Okay, so I can do a blood seed. Dang. Didn't work. It's fine. Okay, we've got lizards, we've got residue, we've got a couple of things. Yeah, so if you spend any amount of water on a seed, you get more plants. It has kind of a nice scaling effect to it. What's the signpost say? Unauthorized entry into the swamp is forbidden. Authorized personnel must. The rest is smeared with blood. Fear the mist. Fear the blood. Some areas feature special environmental effects. In the mist, card's vision is reduced and carry disperse. Well, we don't actually care about running out of resources that much. Spores. Okay, so what does this spore do? Time to find out, I suppose. Okay, we're in the fog proper. Rocks in my way. Put this here. Because we can get access to whatever this is. It's not letting me see, though, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to open a card pack down here, grab the body fragments. That's fine. That's not too expensive. He's killed? Question mark. Go now, meet at the old ranger station and take the damn dog. Fishman. Only a splash of mud remains in the dark, joined by a distant chorus of eerie guttural voices. Slick fluid seeps between the corpses. It seems something else has enjoyed these before you. Yeah, unfortunately, the current update has made it so tooltips randomly disappear sometimes. Which is a little tricky. So it seems like there was like a spreading effect there. that mutated the rat into a thirsty thorns for some reason. Not a big deal, but still. Oof. Just put body parts there. Could. Okay, what I wanted to do was figure out what the heck's going on up here. There we go. Let's go for the flesh chunks. Oh, here it is. Okay. Tracking. Track the nearby, or bleeding cards nearby and eat them. Okay, so I can get rid of the fishman with digestion, which is handy. Bunch of seeds. I'm just gonna put that there. Figure I can get access to whatever's here. Grab the seed bomb because that's extremely good. Okay. So seed bomb is extremely useful. Because I can use it to kind of spread a cost reduction. We get another seed bomb. And we get a revelation. Do I want light? Do I want seeds? Let's keep going seeds. Watchtower. Okay, never mind. We're going light. Whatever watchtower is, I want to know what it does. Large area can be revealed, and then also has growth. 1. So that's helpful. Oh, this burnt the thing about put beneath it. Oh, cannot be placed in the fog. Interesting. Well, do I want to keep going this direction? Did actually manage to get to that. Let's see what I can extend to with this. Grab those. Oop, more body fragments. Just gonna toss a seed, I suppose. Boy, I'm getting a lot of just random cards here, which is lovely. I just wish I had more inventory space. Unfortunately, I'm kind of hard locked on those. So we want to put this here because connecting to the snail costs like a ton more. They have a lot of blood on them, so it's kind of worth it. You absolutely can burn your water supply. Interesting, you turned into thirsty thorns. Gonna go up here. Because we were trying to spend water on seeds, if we can. No, there's a digestion. We also have the root remains. These root remains in the swamp seem to possess their own consciousness, interlinked and transmitting information. From within them, you hear the echoes of that lingering consciousness. Erode, spread, reap, blood. Okay, grab digestion. We also have a lizard. We haven't interacted with one of those before. Oh. Sensing spore, what's that give me? A whole bunch of visibility. Fresh blood on the ground feels oddly familiar, perhaps out of curiosity or maybe even excitement. Consciousness gradually tracking the trail of blood, reaching into the distance. Okay, it's the people again. Those things, they're herding us straight into the deep waters. Said those frog-faced beings offer the living as a sacrifice. If we retrieve any proof, if you lost your mind, Jack nearly got dragged into the mire. We pull back at first light. Pull back. We've made unprecedented discoveries. With these, my study can change the world. Their bones, their skin, even their blood could all serve us as invaluable samples of research. Seeing their teeth, it won't just something. Yeah, text speed is just a little fast. Did anyone hear that? The footsteps outside. Turns around quietly. I don't think that was quiet. Can't just leave empty-handed. You've truly lost your mind, Doc. Must get to the bottom of this. Once we've rested, we head east until we find something. Fine, if you really want to meet your end. Listen up, everyone. Starting now. Keep an eye on your team, whether one's missing or there's an extra one. Shoot first, questions later. Captain, when we got in here, there were only 4 of us, right? Yeah, so I can devour a fishman. I just have to be kind of quick about it. Because otherwise they will eat my prey. Which I do not want. Oh, we found a ley line. Pricey. Well, we've completed an omen. During your exploration, you'll find ley lines. Once unlocked, you can continue your exploration near them in your next rebirth. Oh, sick. So effectively, it's fast travel. I was honestly kind of hoping for that. Okay, I'm going to digest this deer. It gets me a residue. I'm just going to move around. Yeah, there's the seed bed. There's some other things. All right, well, one way or another, I think this is a good spot. So I'm actually going to maybe speed run it, or not speed run. We're just going to open up a bunch of booster packs. Because I get, I specifically get extra meta progression points based on let's see. Keep getting rid of the residue. I get extra meta progression based on how many booster packs I open, so I'm just going to open a bunch. Unfortunately, I have more seeds in this deck than I kind of want. And that's slightly inconvenient. I don't know. Like, as practical as that would be, I don't need the meta progression that much. We're just going to go back out. Because I can also save all of these and bring them with me into the next run in this zone, which actually is a good idea. Yeah, so how much blood did I get? 982. That's pretty good. So let's go back out here, kind of take a look at things. So I've unlocked a secret path. I did save the owl. She wants a specific type of resource that I need to bring back to her. I might as well extend this to the frog legs now that we know what frogs are. Increase the chance of tadpole spawning. That's the good stuff. This is how I could have also revived the owl, but I think... oh, I need to complete that omen first. I think it messes them up somehow, reviving them. So enhancements can be exchanged at the altar. Not that one, though. Okay, no, Water the Land is not the one I was looking for. I'll get the blood boost. We're just looking for kind of everything. I wonder which omen it was telling me about with that one. Because it's not Water the Land. Maybe it was that one. But yeah, I can't get access to this one for some reason. Or no, I can. So let's grab it. Though I have no idea what it does, because tooltips are currently off. There's a couple of small bugs that I'm running into here, but not enough that it would actually get in my way of enjoying this game in the slightest. And hopefully that gets fixed sooner than later. Anyway, this has been Roots Devour, and a little bit of Act 2, just to give you kind of a sense of what, I don't want to say higher level play looks like, but you know, just more stuff. It's a neat freaking game. It very much is giving me that like kind of cultist sim. Let's see, do I want to buy that? Oh, so I can unlock more seed card types. I see. I thought I was buying like consumable boosters, but I'm just adding more things to them. Neat. Anyway, yeah, it's a neat game. It's giving me that cultist sim vibe, though obviously you're the Eldritch horror in this one, but just I think it's just using cards as like the actual gameplay element feels really good to me, just because so many games use cards just to be Slay the Spire again, and so having something that is very overtly trying to be something else, using cards to explore and the resource management and kind of the push and pull of like, okay, how much blood and water do I have? How many boosters do I open up? How many cards do I have in my hand? What can I sacrifice here? And so on and so forth. It feels really neat and is something I want to play around with some more, especially because the fact that we have, I think it's 4 different main cardinal paths and then 4 different NPCs that we can recruit. I'm going to try and go back to the first region because there was at least one puzzle I haven't done yet, and then re-recruit the rat just to see what the rat looks like when they are corrupted. But that won't be until episode 4, which, like I said, is going to be going up over on the Wanderbots channel slowly. I think I'm going to pre-record the whole series before I put it out, so that might take a couple of days before that happens, or weeks, or hopefully just days. I don't know. Depends on how busy I am. I think I'm just going to warm up by recording an episode of this game. And so that might let me put some things in, and I'll just alternate that with the other series that I have going on, which is Planet Crafter. Anyway, all that said, I guess let's go out to the main menu and say the Roots Devour is available now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is a genuinely good time. Unsettling experience, and probably not for people that are overly squeamish, but as somebody that likes games where you get to play as the Eldritch Horror, I'm thinking Carrion. You know, which I would say is probably the closest analog to this one, though that was more of like an action stealth infiltration game, and this was more turn-based and resource management-y. It's just nice sometimes being a horrible monster, as weird as that sounds. And there's not a whole lot of games like it, so it immediately stands out in such a good way. Anyway, I guess with all of that said, might as well say a very quick thank you to Rewinding Games and G-Course Publishing for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing more of this and seeing where it goes. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.